welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how I like to keep my Alaskan Malamute cool in the warmer weather. And I'm not going to be talking about the normal things that you do, like not leaving them in a hot car unattended during the day, or making sure they have plenty of shade and water, and not leaving them outside in the hot sun, because you guys probably know all that already. So I'm going to be talking about some different ideas that I like to do to keep my doggy cool in the spring and summer, and hopefully it will give you some ideas for your dog, because these things can be used for any dog, not just Alaskan Malamutes. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about doggy ice blocks, and Danny used to love these when he was a puppy. They're super easy to make. All you need is a plastic container like this one. You fill it up 3/4 of the way with water, put some doggy treats in there, and freeze it overnight in your freezer. And in the morning you have a delicious cooling treat for your dog. You just pop it out of the container and it'll keep your dog cool, and as the ice melts, your dog will have a fun little treat. So Danny used to love those, and he actually used them as pillows when he was a puppy. So yeah, that is the first tip thing that I have for you guys. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is walkies. So in the warmer weather, I like to walk Danny early in the morning before the sun comes up, or later in the evening after the sun goes down, so it's nice and cool for him. And I also do something called the pavement test. The pavement test is when you take the palm of your hand and just for a split second put it on the pavement to check whether the pavement is too hot for your dog's paws or not. And the rule is, if it's too hot for your hand, then it's too hot for your dog's paws. So you can either wait until the pavement cools down to take them for their walk, or you can put little boots on their feet. You guys know Danny loves his boots. So yeah, that is another thing I like to do, the pavement test. And also, like, if you're lucky enough to live somewhere where there's a lot of grass, I recommend walking them on the grass because it's way cooler. Unfortunately, there's not that much grass where we live, but where we used to live in Vancouver, there used to be a lot of grass and greenery, and it was super dog friendly, which brings me to my next point, sprinklers. So when we lived in Vancouver, because there was so much greenery everywhere, there were public sprinklers that would come on in the morning, and I would take Danny out for his walk early in the morning when the sprinklers would come on, and he would walk through the sprinklers, and that would help to keep him cool as well. Now, if you're going to do that, make sure that the sprinklers are in a public area, because you do not want to be trespassing on other people's property. So yeah, you guys know Danny hates swimming, but for some reason he likes sprinklers, I guess because the water is like more of a mist. So yeah, that's another tip for keeping your dog cool in the warm weather. And also, when we lived in Vancouver, there was this fountain in the park, and in this particular fountain, kids and dogs were allowed to swim in it. So if you have something like that near where you live, then that's another thing that you can do to keep your dog cool in the hot weather. And again, make sure that your dog is allowed to swim in the fountain. Danny didn't really like swimming in it, but he would like dip his paws in. Yeah, and that would help to keep him nice and cool. And another thing I want to talk about are kiddie swimming pools. So Danny hates swimming, but some of you have left comments on our channel saying that your Malamutes like swimming. So if you have one of those Malamutes, you can get them like a kiddie pool to swim in, you know, the ones that are like made from blue plastic that you can get. Make sure you put it somewhere that has lots of shade for your dog, and fill it up with water. And if you have a Malamute or a Husky, then you can also put ice in the water. because you guys know they're made for the ice and snow, those types of dogs, so they will love that. I'm not sure if I would recommend it for like smaller dogs or dogs without as much fur, because it might be a bit too cold for them. But yeah, Huskies and Malamutes put some ice in the water during the summertime only. So the ice pool I would recommend only in warm weather, because you do not want to get them wet in the winter in the ice pool, because you don't want them getting hypothermia. And yes, Huskies and Malamutes can get hypothermia, so the ice pool is only a warm weather activity. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video are cooling mats. So Danny's actually lying on one right now, and it has this like cooling gel in it that keeps him nice and cool, and he also uses it in the winter to keep cool, so I will link that below for you in case you want to get one. And I also heard they make like cooling vests for dogs. That one I would recommend for more younger, stronger dogs, because I heard they can be quite heavy, so Danny's a bit too old for that. And also they make like these cooling collars where they have water on the inside and you put them in the freezer. Those ones, like, it would keep them cool around this area, but then the rest of them would not be cool, so I don't know about those. It might be better for smaller dogs. So yeah, cooling mats, cooling vests, and cooling collars are all options for keeping your dog nice and comfortable in the hot weather as well. So those are all the tips that I have for keeping my dog cool in the summer and spring. If you guys have any tips, please leave them below for us. And now I'm going to tell you a bit more about the road trip that we're going to go on, because you guys have been asking about that. So I'm going to move to another area because I want to show you guys some other stuff as well. So I will be right back. Hi everyone, I'm back. So I wanted to tell you more about the road trip that Danny's going on, because I keep getting comments on his YouTube and his Instagram that you guys in Toronto want to meet him. Hashtag famous, hashtag celebrity. So he will be there in Toronto on the 23rd of April to the 26th of April. So we're getting there on the 23rd and leaving on the 26th. And I think one of those days we will be going to Niagara Falls, and the other day we are just going to be walking around downtown. So if you want to know where Danny's going to be, just follow him on his Instagram, which I will link below for you guys, and we'll announce on there every day what we're doing on the road trip, so you can come and meet him and pat him and take photos and stuff. And I'll also have Danny's business cards, which are actually just Polaroids of him and our cosplays. So if you want one of those, just ask. They're free. And yeah, we hope that we will see you guys in Toronto. And we're also going to a few other places like Montreal, Quebec City, Ottawa. So yeah, just follow him on his Instagram and you can find out there where we will be, so you can come and pat him. And now I'm going to show you some of the outfits that I am taking on the road trip, because you guys keep requesting outfit videos as well. So I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I'm going to be taking with me. Okay, so this is one of the outfits that I'm taking, and I'm planning to do a kawaii outfits for walking your Alaskan Malamute video while I'm on the road trip. This top is really, really cute. It's from Justice and it has a little fox face and tail on it. And I love pairing it with this skirt from H&M Kids. It just has these really sparkly polka dots on it. And these are the shoes I wear with this outfit. I love this outfit for walking Danny because it is just so cute and adorable.
so Danny looks less scary when I'm walking him. This is another one of the outfits that I'll be taking with me. The dress is from Macy's Kids, and it's got these really pretty butterflies down the bottom, which I think is just perfect for the springtime. And these shoes are also from Justice, fake fur of course. There's no real fur on this channel except for Danny's fur, and they have this really pretty glitter on them as well. And then I have these bikinis and swimsuits that I'm taking because we're staying in some really nice hotels with nice pools, and I'm planning to do a mermaid makeup look, accessories and swimsuit kind of thing, so that'll be another video. And I'm kind of nervous because I've never done any revealing outfits on my video, but I just thought these swimsuits were too adorable to not show you guys. So I have this white one here that just looks like seashells. I'm not sure if I'll take this one. I think I like this one better with the purple shells and this bottom. This really reminds me of Ariel, so that's really cute. And then there's this one piece with mermaid scales on it. Has like this one shoulder ruffle thing, and this is a tankini in the same sort of mermaid scale pattern. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll be vlogging and doing other videos on our road trip, so we hope you are looking forward to those. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and follow Danny, and we will hopefully see you on our road trip. Stay fluffy! Bye!